Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lovely Love. I have been MIA for about 2 weeks, but I must admit the struggles are real. This online teaching, the children keeping things together, the balance, it is hectic, I must admit. And for that reason, I do not want to commit to a day in which I'll post, but for sure, I'll definitely be posting at least once per week. We have to, life goes on, we have to press on, and regardless of what we're experiencing in this season, we have to move on, we have to keep going. Yeah. We definitely have to keep going. Yeah, so I want to talk to us today about something that all of us need to learn, because it helps with our own mental health, it helps with developing ourselves, and it's real. We have to learn to let things go. We have to learn to let the past go. We have to learn to move on healthily. In our world today, we have a bunch of questions. Why, why, why? Why is it that our nation's children are hurting so bad? Why is it that our communities have so much crime and violence? Why is it that marriages are ending up in divorce? Why is it that we're walking around with hurt and pain? Why? The real truth is, and it's pretty simple, we're all experiencing the things that we're experiencing because someone have offended us somewhere down the line. Yeah. Someone has offended us somewhere down the line, and we have to learn to let it go. That's the truth. The truth is, if offenses are not dealt with properly, then you can poison your mind, your body, your soul. It can affect your personality, your emotions, your behavior, and it will rob you of your peace and of your joy. You see, the real truth is that we have to find it in ourselves to accept that what we had experienced, we did experience it. It could not have happened any other way. It had. It has already happened. And so, what we need to ask ourselves is, what do I do now? Am I going to allow this to rob me or what? What do I do now? That is what we now ask ourselves. No, I want you to understand exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying what happened was okay to happen to you. I'm saying to you that it had already happened and we can't change this. So I want you to understand that it does not make any sense. You continue suffering in pain. You should let it go. You should set yourself free. Yeah. Choose you. Definitely. You should. Listen, friends, stop holding yourselves as prisoners. When you forgive, you're not doing anyone a favor but you. Forgiveness is for you, forgiveness is for me. So when I forgive, it makes me feel better. So we're not doing people a favor by forgiving them. We are not. There is a common saying, Buddha says it actually. Stop drinking poison, hoping someone else is going to die. You are the one that is slowly dying. Have you ever wondered how is it that we have so much illnesses? Yeah, this is where it's coming from. Poor mental health. Our inability to deal with the stresses of life. Yeah, whether you believe it or not. My friends, we have to learn to forgive. Yeah, we have to just understand that it is the past, as I said already. It has already happened. We cannot change what had already happened. We cannot change the past, but we can definitely control our future. We can control the thoughts that comes in our head. We can decide, we can make decisions, conscious decision as to what I am going to do. This is what happened to me, and this is what I decide to do as a result. It is important. We have to make conscious decisions for ourselves. We're not doing people a favor. We're not. Holding on to the pain does no good. If you bottle up all that emotions, all that pain, it will only contaminate your mind, make you sick. Sick to the point where you can't think or even act healthy. It puts you in a place of darkness. It blinds you. Don't allow your past to rob you of a future, a brighter future, a lit future. The things that you want in your life can come to you. It can. However, you have to change your perspective of life and experiences. Yeah. When the experiences come, don't allow it to knock you down and keep you down. Think about the positive. Take the lessons. Let the pain go. Yeah. You know, one of the funniest things is that sometimes we're going through some things and we suppress it. We suppress it to the point where we feel that it doesn't even exist. But the truth is, and you may say that, oh no, I'm good. No, so I'm not worry about this person no more. I'm not worry about that no more. I let that go a long time. But then guess what? If another situation or anything come close to that, you will see how you start feeling again. And that's why, friends, I want us to be honest with ourselves. When I say honest, I mean really honest with how we're feeling. And that is why it's so important that we get connected with ourselves so we can be honest about our feelings. What is it that we're going through inside? And we get help. You know, we have to heal ourselves, and healing starts by forgiving. Yeah, we have to forgive. And guess what, too? We have to forgive ourselves. Sometimes we are holding ourselves hostage to us. You know, you're so disappointed in you. Yeah, the truth is that we have to heal. We have to heal nicely, and we have to forgive ourselves. Now, the Bible, God has forgiven us. And so because he have, then we don't need to be walking around with blame and shame and come on, guys. God has taken away our shame and our pain, and we have to believe this. We have to believe this and set ourselves free. You know, one of the things that I realize is that it's always easy to take the easy way route. There was a time in my life where I just always take the easy way route. It was just so difficult to put in the work. But you see, when we want things, we have to put in the work for it. Nothing comes easy in life. Yeah, nothing. And a lot of us, it is easy for us to blame other people. But I'm here to tell you, it takes two. It takes two. So, yes, the other person may have offended you, but you had a part to play in all of that. And so you have to learn to take responsibility for what you did and allow the person to take responsibility for what they did. It cannot be the other person alone. No, you have a part to play, and you have to admit that. Come to a realization that I did do this wrong. I'm not just saying, I know I'm not perfect. Saying that you're not just perfect, you're not perfect is nothing. It's not admitting that you understand fully that you have a responsibility and you're taking responsibility of your life and the things that you have done. You have to understand that it takes two. It takes two. Yeah. One of the things that I realized personally, and I have even researched it, is one of the hardest things to do is to admit, to accept to oneself that I am hurt. I am deeply hurting inside. Deep down in my subconscious, I am hurting. And the truth is, when we are unable to admit or accept that we are hurting, then we continue acting out of hurt without even realizing. And that is the reason we have the saying that says, hurt people hurt people. And it's so true, because if you have not healed from your hurt and your pain and you move on, then you're going to do nothing but hurt someone else. And that's why we're all guilty of hurting people. And that's also one of the reasons we should let it go. The Bible tells us that we need to forgive 70 times 7. As often as we need to forgive, we need to, because it's very important for moving on. It's very important for our mental health. And we have to just understand that life happens, things happen. We can't change things, we can't change people. So we have to just accept, deal with, and move on. Things happen. You see, the most important thing is not really what happened to you, but what is happening inside of you now. And so that is the reason we have to accept and understand that everything happens for a reason. And when the Bible tells us that God knows the plans that He has for us, the ones to prosper us and not to harm us, right? We have to know that when we go through trials and tribulations, they're really to make us stronger. And that's the reason we have to take the lessons and be a better version of us. If we don't experience problems, if we don't experience turmoils, if we don't experience heartache and pain, then how will you be able to be resilient? How will you be able to be strong? Where's the testimony? Come on. Yeah, there has to be a testimony in it, man. And so therefore we have to take responsibility of our life. Accept things. Be happy about it. Be grateful. Understand that we all hurt people. We all hurt people. And so therefore, we're not supposed to blame other people. Take the blame. What we can also do is to thank them for hurting us. Thank them for walking out on us. And some of the things it's difficult for us to thank them for. But what I can tell you, even the death of a loved one, you can find strength out of that, because I have done it. What I look on is the very fact that if my mother did not die, my daughter, I would not be able to love her and care for her the way I love her and care for her today. So I'm telling you, we need to be grateful even in the darkest of our situations. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And so we have to be committed to be a better person and just forgive for us. Jesus. God, we thank you. We thank you for your forgiveness. We thank you for your love. We thank you that you send your Son on Calvary Cross to die for us, to forgive us of our sins so that we can be freed. And so, God, I pray that you may help us to free up ourselves, to free up other people, to set ourselves free so that we can live, so we can fly like a bird in the tree, just fly and then just enjoy life. So we can fly